Up for sale now at Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2009 BMW X5 4.8 all-wheel drive. It has a sport package, sport seats, completely loaded up with factory navigation, color backup camera, factory panoramic power moonroof, third row seats, front and rear parking sensors, factory running boards, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and also qualifies for Carfax's buyback guarantee as well as for an extended warranty. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out by yourself by going to our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. I've got the vehicle running simply so I can show you the DVD player. Let's go ahead and go around to the passenger side. You can get a little bit of a look from that side. That way we don't have the glare in our face. Oh, by the way, I want to tell you it's got the sport seats. These are the type of sport seats. By the way, you have memory on both sides. This is on the passenger side for up to 2 passengers, and on the driver's side for up to 2 drivers. And this is the one that has a little section here that comes out like that. All right, and it's full power, lumbar support, side support, and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and let me show you the DVD player. It's got a factory DVD player here in the back of the center console. All right, you got quadruple climate control. You can control the climate on either side here in the back and in the front. I'll show you what that means. That means you can make one side cooler than the other. It does also have the rear shades. These are manual, but you know, they retract them to the door. You can even see them. Then when you want to put them up, you go ahead and put them on these little hooks here. All right, let's go to the interior of the vehicle. Let me show you inside. Car has only 73,000 miles. The door panels are two-tone black with the silver accents. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, cruise control, power tilt wheel. And then what I mean is this. All right, and it's also telescopic, meaning you can make it go in toward you or away from you like that. Automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come up for sunrise. Fog lights. Let's see here. Like I tell you before, you got a memory for up to 2 drivers, and the portion here that moves out, and the side support and all that good stuff. Before I sit down, let me pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke. So it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. You do have also curtain side airbags, as well as seat side airbags. Let me go ahead and get inside. Close the door here so you can hear me a little better. Let's start off by putting on the air conditioning. And let's lower the stereo here. Okay. All right, let's start by opening the moonroof so we can get a little bit of lighting. We're gonna retract. It's a one touch, you don't have to hold it. I'm gonna retract the shade. And the panoramic moonroof takes off, I would say about 75% of the roof, so it gives you a nice view from the front and rear. This part of the glass is the one that opens. That rear part does not open. That's just for you to look out of. We're gonna open it and leave it open for the duration of the video for better lighting. It goes about 3/4 of the way, it stops. Then you hit it again, and it goes about as far as it can open, which is actually pretty big. All right, everything here is controlled by this little wheel here. And right now we get 4 choices: climate, communication, entertainment, which is a DVD in the rear, and the radio, and your navigation. So let's put on the navigation. So we're gonna push the wheel to the right and select navigation. And now we got it here only on one side, but you can make it out of full screen if you want to. And let's see if I remember how to do that. Not facing north, no direction of travel. Let's do that better. And now, I think you can make the whole screen there, but anyway, you got it on both sides right there. All right, let's go ahead and you get an automatic transmission that has a manual shifting mode. So to put it in and out of gear, you're gonna go ahead and pull toward you here. That's drive right there. If you want to make a shift manually, you can tap it by tapping it up or down to shift gears. To put it in park, you come over here. All right. And you got also sport suspension. You got an electronic parking brake. To engage, you pull it toward you. To disengage, you step on the brake and push it. And if you retract these, you get cup holders here and your ashtray there, which doesn't even look like it's been used. Power tailgate, descent control, traction control. This one here is to disable the parking sensors. So in case you're pulling a boat or something and you're backing up, because of the boat's proximity, it's going to be beeping the whole time. But that's the only reason you'd want to disable it. You got front and rear parking sensors, and I'm going to see if we can show you how to work those. We're going to approach those vehicles up in the front here. Okay, let's turn it on. I think it's off right now. There we go. I had it off. Okay, let's put on the rear camera. Let's back up just a hair. That's a rear camera there, by the way. Let's put it back in park. And let's move forward here so we can get the front here too. It'll stay on rear camera for just a second. See if I can get this here to change from rear camera. Turn it off for a minute. Alright, menu. Okay, let's try and back it up. And see if we can get the sensors to come up here. You got a vehicle back there, but it's way back there, so let me just go all the way back there. And you have parking guidelines. I don't know if you can tell there. I don't know if you can tell there that they move when I move the steering wheel here. All right. There's a setting where you can make it where it displays here how close or far you are right there. You see the green there? Okay, and that's going to eventually start turning into red as we get closer. Yellow, and then eventually will be red. You see how it's approaching the vehicle? Alright, and that's how that works. And it does the same thing for the front, except it has a picture of the car. If we can get it to go away from the camera. I don't know if you can see that we have heads-up display too. This hole here displays on the front glass. It's a little bit hard to see because it's daylight, but I can see the speed that we're moving, okay? But you can't see it on the video. I don't think it's just too bright. Okay, so you got front and rear parking sensors, backup camera, heads-up display. This car is completely loaded. You got an automatic mirror here that has an automatic dimming mode, so if somebody puts their high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. Got a compass in the upper right hand corner here, and your home link or universal garage door opener where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. Let's put on a little music here so we can find one with you raise or lower the volume right here. Lower the volume here. This button here, this is for your voice commands. This is once you pair your phone to the Bluetooth, you can answer the phone and hang it up over here. And this is for your onboard computer, and that's all going to display right in there. By the way, the vehicle has 73,759 miles. To the right of that, that's your trip odometer. Above that tells us what gear we're in, the outside temperature, and the current time. And the only light that's the car is running, by the way. Let me rev the engine. The reason I'm doing that is just so you see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance soon, nothing like that. Everything is running and working perfectly. The only light that's on, that's the seatbelt light, because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video. And dual climate control, as you can see, both sides now are 60. I'm going to make it say the passenger side 71 degrees. And what that does is that makes the AC vents on the right hand side of the vehicle here and here blow at 71, while the ones on the left hand side here and here will blow a maximum low or whatever it is you set it to. Power door locks, your hazards up here, 6-disc CD changer, your main glove box is over here, and then there is the owner's manual with its casing and all supplemental booklets that you need for the vehicle's operation. And This is the original window sticker. Let's see if we can have a look at this. Okay. Original window sticker, $78,570. Has a premium package, premium sound package, rear climate package, sport package, and technology package. These packages are all big ads: 200, 2,000, 900, 3,700, 20. What is it? 2,600, 2,600. Another $950 for the sport package, and comfort seat and support. Those are the sport seats. Active steering, comfort access. Let me back up so you can see. I'm reading. Let me just read it from here. Okay, active steering, comfort access, running boards, brushed aluminum trim, third row seat, rear entertainment, smartphone integration, heads-up display, HD radio, satellite radio with first year of the satellite radio is done, and destination chargeable. They all have that, but all that stuff adds up to is get the base price of the 4.8 is $55,000. This one sold for $78,000, so it's got about $23,000 in options. Okay, 14 in the city, 19 on the highway. Let's put that back in there. Okay, let's see what else. Up in the top here, you got a set of map lights, your sunroof switch. What else? Let's go ahead and pan over the passenger seating area now, so you can see it's also in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Alright, I think we might be ready to move on to the back. You do have more storage here in the center. Okay, and in here, you get an auxiliary input and a USB port. A little hard to see here because it's dark inside the vehicle now. Let's go ahead and turn off the vehicle and move to the but let's go ahead and pan over the dashboard now so you can see it's in perfect shape without any burn holes, cuts, tears, or cracks. Alright, we can turn it off now. So to turn off the vehicle, you're going to come over here. Okay, you push and release, so the key releases, then you pull the key out. Alright, you got storage in the side, on the side panels here. Again, 4 brand new tires just put on. Maybe a couple of miles back and forth to the tire shop. This is a 7-passenger vehicle, 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, and then your third row seat back there for 2 more back there. And of course you got curtain side airbags back here as well. AC, you got AC here in the back of the center console and also on the post over here. Let's see what else. Got map lights back here, your handle here for safety. If you don't have a middle row passenger, you can flip this down and use it as an armrest or a cup holder. Okay, and the seat is actually slides up and down. It's got a little bar here. You pull up here and you can make the seat slide up and back. You have courtesy lights down here. You get the factory floor mats in the front and in the rear. Let's see what else. Left rear door panel, same way, black with a silver accent, and of course you get the same shade I showed you earlier. It does have the child lock protection. I'll show you how that works. Flip the switch down, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want them to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or bigger kids, flip that up, and this handle will start working again. Alright, let's continue on to the back here. Rear wiper, inside the glass you get the little orange lines, which is your rear window defogger. Passenger tail light. Parking sensors, these are the ones that were beeping earlier. There are two on each side of the bumper. Total 4 in the back, and I think there's about the same in the front. It is a power tailgate. There's 3 ways to open the power tailgate: by simply squeezing the tailgate switch as I just did, from your remote control, or from the switch in the center console that I showed you earlier, right next to the traction control, I believe. Alright, this is your third row seat, and this can be made to go down like this. You can do that with one hand, okay? Or you can lift it up like I did. And to go into cargo mode, you will of course bring this down and then pull up on the handle here and just push forward, and this will completely get completely flat and out of your way, so you don't have to use the third row seat if you don't want to. The rear passengers of course have their own seat belts. Alright, here and here. You got a little storage underneath here. All right, and again, like I said, you can flip this down, so if you're not using your third row seat, you're gonna have a much larger space back here. And there's also, this opens out like that. So if you wanna go, I don't know, picnicking or tailgating, this is a good place to put your stuff. To close the tailgate, you can do it 3 different ways: by pressing the button here, from the remote control again, or from the inside of the vehicle, the switch I showed you earlier. Let's come around to the passenger side. You're gonna go ahead and open every panel. Right rear door panel. I'm sure by now you noticed none of the panels have any cuts, tears, burn holes. No, these things are not damaged. The speakers are in good shape. You get storage down here as well. Let's go ahead and pan over the seating area back here. By the way, these little circles here are to indicate to you that in here you have anchors for a baby car seat. A little hard to see, but it's there. So you can put your baby car seat on either one of the 2 outer positions. To gain access to the third row, you just pull up on this handle, and the seat slides forward and gets out of your way to give you nice and easy access to the third row. You can look at a headliner. Also, these pockets are nice and tight. They're not sagging. Kids sometimes like to stick their feet in and bend the lip out like that, or put the toys, and it doesn't look like whoever had this car had little ones. Or if they did, at least they didn't damage the car. They left it nice and great shape there. All right, right front door panel, same way, 2-tone. The black with the silver looks really sharp, and on here too, and on the sides of the console there. Again, let's pan over the seating area. All right. All right, before we conclude this video, I would like to talk to you briefly about financing. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even got some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you simply just want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, up at the top, you'll see a tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.